let me know when you can see the stream again. It's come up again for me, so I think it's live. If you're here, hello. And we're back again for another hour and a half, more or less, to try this game out. And we'll see whether we like it. And you know, apart from that, is the stream running? Everyone here? Hello? Just to say what Sam said just before the stream went down, I agree, we're seeing enough of Extreme Exorcist for now. Well, Extreme Exorcist is fun. That's why I keep on playing it. It's not exactly the spookiest thing, though, to be fair. I was trying to find something suitably spooky to lead into Halloween with. I'm struggling, though, because every game I play is either too short or not really very spooky. Let me know when you're here. I'm gonna actually go and get myself some water. So, give me a sec. Stream Elements has realised the game is live. The stream is live. So, is everybody ready to start? You there? I'm gonna wait for you, just to make sure that everything's good. I'm not entirely sure how horrifying this game is. I thought it was a horror game, except when I look at the tags, it says adventure game visual novel. So it's possible that it has mild horror things in it. I'm not sure. It could be that it's just more of a visual novel and adventure game than it is a horror game. Therefore the horror tag, you know, they just didn't choose to put the horror tag in. Or it could be that it is a horror game, but they put those tags in first so that they don't have enough tags. Sometimes that happens. It can be a very horror game, but it doesn't say, you know. Either way, it's intriguing. That's a really big URL you PM me, Sam. Damn. So Sam, can you see the stream? Are we ready to start? Is Yogurt still there? Can people see the stream? At least as well as they could a minute ago? You know? You don't need to prove to me that you've, you know, you weren't looking up so-and-so. I don't think it really matters. Can you hear me correctly? You hear me? At all? I was getting a snack. It's here now. Okay. Good thing, snacky time. We're gonna find out what this game is then. Options. We probably should go in the options. Walk, look around. That it? Wow. Modifiers and commentary. I don't think that's what we want. So, I really... Okay. It looks like it is just, it's here now. Whoa, the snack? It's here now. The snack is here. Looks like this really is like a visual, It looks like this really is like a visual novel, and well, at least we can't actually defend ourselves or anything. We can't run or anything. It's just looking around and walking. So hopefully this will be okay. Don't give me any more details on that. She's just having some yogurt. That's why it's in the name. What's that? Yogurt Avoca. How you pronounce it?
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Protein. Protein. Yeah. I love Agretsuko. June 7th, 1995. 1:15 a.m. Oh boy, it's one of this. Okay, never mind. I thought this really was a 2D one. It isn't a 3D. Okay. Game too loud. Okay, hang on. Options. Oh, now the options are here. Look closer. Crouch. Check items. Check map. Review journals. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a very similar experience to whatever happened to What Remains of Edith Finch. So let's have a look at sound, music volume. Okay. Music volume. Sound volume. Voice volume, keep that a little bit higher. No, actually we should just bear with me. Like that. There we go. Main volume. Put all of it down. How about now? Is that okay? I could have sworn this was a 2D pixel game, but I'm mistaken apparently. So, this is a 3D game. Okay. Hello there. Okay. House key. There we go. What a wonderful place to put it. I'm gonna waste electricity. I'm evil. Alright. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. Oh god. I'm worried now that this game better not flippin' spook me. Front hall, open folder. Read invoice. Wellspring Movies Inc. Terrace Greenbrier, blah 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 blah. Beatbox's kitchen, master bed, blah 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 blah. Continued on attached worksheet.
Dear Katie, so much has changed. even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay. Sparkle! Could I fill this cup with water? Have a drink. Oh, hi. Magazine. Stephen King. Okay. Why can I even The softest toilet tissue for your money. Surprised baby soft. He's so surprised that it's so soft. That's not how these doors work. Toilet paper roll. Quick fix. I wouldn't get a quick fix thing. Feel here. Is that wax? What does that say? Wax. Powder cleanser. Babies. Towels. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright then. I wanna get this cup and fill it with water. Could you hear the narration well enough? A glass of water. No, it didn't work. But it's like a open physics thing. You can just pick up and drop stuff anywhere. I'm gonna fill this bathroom with every item I can pick up. Just like, oh, that'd be funny if I can like glitch through the wall and stuff. Oh yes, I think I could do that. Tissue box. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This room is gonna be full of shit. Like, come here, Christmas dog. Can I smash this if I drop it? No. Can I push it with my feet? My feet are non-existent! Oh my god. Right? Anything else we can grab? Just gonna... It's making a mess! Yeah, we can hear. You can hear the voice acting of the game. Good. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Do 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 do. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Have these nappies. Yeah. Do do do. Okay, we'll do. Alright. Hello? Is that not important? No? Okay then. What's in here? Marker. Surely this is useful for something. Chuck it in my pile. My stash. What else is in here? Pencil? Come back here, pencil! There we go. And, see how long it takes for me to break the game. Worldwide timetable. Katie's departure. Okay. Read messages.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
Where are you?
Ooh. Daniel from the old neighborhood.
Really?
Wants to come
Need to
see
talk
me
to
in the house.
you.
Call him quick. Well, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first
Please
place
be
was
there.
had a Nintendo when we were little.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah, that's the one from the beginning of the game. Is that it? That's it. Alright. That's if I wanted to call someone, I suppose. Creepy ass picture. Oh my god, that's really creepy! Like, what the hell? Look at that. That is not a normal face. He looks normal. She looks fine. She looks psychotic. And she just... Why is the one in the center the creepiest one? No. They just like popped a different head on it, I think. It's like the body, it was drawn differently to the head before they decided on what the head to put on it. I don't know. Something seems off about that. What do you think? Oh god, first person games always creep me out. Bum bum bum! Day of the Dead Skull. Gonna just add it to my stash. Okay, go over here. Pick up one of my trophies. Regional track and field finals. First place. Hey, I'm a prize winner. Right. I'm gonna chuck it in my stash. My stash of good cash. What's this? Girls long jump event. First place. Why isn't it gold then? It's silver. I ain't have no 2-place silver. It's a first place, you bums. Everyone knows first place has gotta be gold. Trying to make me sad child. Okay. Anything in these cabinets? Nope. Anything in this cabinet? Nope. Hello? Can we turn the light on? Yes, please, thank you. Oop, a letter in here. Oh, I can't flip and read it. Dear Jan? It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little down room, the something freshman year, when we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could have some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. I can't read some of it. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places, or how we girls doing. Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous. Right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Okay. Right. Nothing too interesting over here. What kind of cupboard is this to have, like, round things, like, vent. Now which door should we go in? Should we go in that door? Or this door? Or upstairs? I feel like upstairs is gonna have something important, so I think we should go in these rooms first. Locked. Okay. Well, that rules that room out. Okay. Check your location in the house. Okay. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes, so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink and 6 pencils. 1 box of colored pencils. A standard combination lock of your assigned locker. A nutritious lunch, a £2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria, and a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep night before to be ready for the first bell ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome! No, oh my god, this is too accurate. The way they go, bring a positive attitude! It's like a bloody, you know, when you go and try and get a job, and then the thing it says, we want someone who has a good attitude. And it's like, bullshit, you know?
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Psycho House? What do you mean? Pack of cards. Akechi. Akechi-san. Okay. I don't know what Akechi is. Akechi you in bed. Okay. Grab this, pen. I know this is really dumb, but I want to put all these items together, and then just before we end the stream, I'm going to stand on it and see if I can glitch the game out or something. Like, I'm invisible, so I guess it doesn't really work that way. Photo, what's this? Okay. Don't you think it's really weird how when they make these games, most of the time when they have like a photo, they have like real life people on the photo, and then they sort of make their head different? It's bizarre. Very bizarre. Why are these items all grabbable? Like, what is the purpose of this? Are you trying to encourage me to break the game? Maybe I need to solve puzzles at some point. Oh, what's this? Oh, obituaries. Oscar blah blah blah. Died peacefully last month in his home. Oh. Mr. Mason, who born on September blah 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 in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age. Returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he will seldom be seen outside his home. Service was held this Sunday. Blah blah blah. The survivors include his nephew, Terrence, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom provide wellness and comfort. Aww. Pencil. I will make the greatest pile of pencils and pens you ever did see. Okay. Let's continue then down the creepy ass hallway. What's this? Why did it say that? Hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm not in my house then. I'm in, like, someone else's house? I don't even know. I'm not entirely sure where I am. I'm just in a big old spooky house. Nothing in these drawers. Crumpled note. Hey something, you know the Sam, Tommy, best back. You get this and right back. Hi Tommy, yes I'm Samantha, and yes I'm new, what's up? I just thought, since you knew maybe you could use a friend, lots of friends, either ask some if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind, you don't ask. Was it just your uncle who went psycho? Does it run in the family? Ah. What a jerks at school they is. Pioneer, blah 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 blah. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination of LDCD player, I'd be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... Okay, something. Smash the glass! Oh. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though the place was a million miles away. Opened his eyes, looking through the carbon reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long story, one way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt uncomfortably drunk. Despite not having touched a drop in hours, he vomited onto his feet. His bare feet. He stared for a moment. Something. Processing his sick-flecked toenails, scanning up his bare spine, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that stained it at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator when he passed out. What? John Russell crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before. But now, oh man, they needed him. Now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he who had saved President's life twice before he could home the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Okay, I want this glass in the bin. Hey! I can hear things and it's bothering me. Okay, never mind, rear-rim binder. What is this? What is this thing? Okay. Oh, okay. Dear Terence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News searches me, blah blah blah. That you are newly something wonderful young woman. I have more than a little time to consider my past and my family, and my thoughts have often been on your development, welfare in 10 years. Last meet. Something gives me much assurance in this regard. You are always welcome on something. I will understand if you accept this invitation. Hey. So he was hiding that for some reason. The killing of JFK, a theory. An important new look at circumstances. Oh, okay, we got a puzzle to solve, a combination. Anything in here we need? No, either. Nope. This looks important. Examine form. Describe in detail. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety, and the requirements of multiple layers of wiring have been added to the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure over floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with blah blah blah, there are no current safety concerns. Issues will not be addressed. So basically the house is like flickering and everything, but there isn't anything to worry about. Okay. Books. All the books. Oh, I see something up there. Whiskey. What you been doing with the whiskey, bro? This game has light switches. Unlike the other game. It's better already. Okay, the lights are not that effective though, are they? These rooms are too big for the lights. What's this? Oh! Okay. That face looks odd somehow. Is that real, or has that been just photoshopped, or is that like a computer face on a real person? Because that doesn't look right. For one reason or another. I was a teenage drag queen. Tell us about your worst moments. Does anybody still care? Ooh. Ouch. Man. Ouch. Oh, I dropped the pen. No! Ugh. No, that'll do. Oh, there's another light over there, alright then. Cabinet, what's in here? What is this? The accidental pariah. Gosh, Dad! I hit it! Japan's bloody war on dolphins. Ooh. The new rules of love, lady in the ring, the woman of wrestling. Hiding it under your books, eh? Oh, naughty, naughty. Okay, what else is here? This looks interesting. Stranger Under My Roof. #1 best-selling evangelist for parents and students. Okay. Alright then. It's quite slow for me to walk around the house, so I'm gonna... I was wondering what the talking was. TV. Right. VHS's. Oh, cassette. Yeah! Getting back into Sally face again. Headbang! Why? Okay. Letter. Terry! Oh, finally some text I can read. Hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Aficionado has too much review work to do to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your last work. Latest work of literature and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records and write up how it sounds, and that's how you get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples if you're interested. Send some samples to the editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it. Okay? Accidental Savior. That's it's that book Dad wrote. Dad's a writer. Okay?
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
How do you get that much sound out the little cassette player? Good point. I was thinking it's pretty loud compared to the rest of the game. Mom's old work mug.
This is a severe weather warning.
TV listing, The X-Files.
High winds and torrential rain
Likes The X-Files.
Following counties: Austin County, Boone
Anything
County,
in here?
Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County.
Newspaper.
Residents are strongly urged to
Oh, you
stay
can touch
indoors
pillows
and
too.
secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Severe weather warning. Well, that's certainly true. Press circle to crouch. Some thought this might help. Friends book. Well, how's
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Hi Terry, enclosed please find a Pioneer unit remote with cables. We need a half-page review. October issue gives us about 2 weeks. Give it a copy edit. Blah blah blah. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with discs as well as laser disc. Want to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio. Stuff for high end buyers. Looking forward to taking it.
Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
Pizza. Oh, took all the pizza. This is why I hate my dad. This is why we need to crouch. Alright. Button. Bratmobile. Bratmobile.
This is a severe weather.
Highlighter.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County.
How did I end up over there?
Dawn County,
What?
Tacoma County, and Wistaria County.
That's just me, right?
Strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows.
Something went wrong there.
Flood conditions are expected.
Oh, I just want to put it on the... Ah! I just want to put it on the desk, bro. Okay, I would have I could understand if there might not be collision detection for a certain item in somewhere else in the house, but when there's no collision detection for the object which it was already sitting on, then there's a problem.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County,
Nice picture.
Boone County, Dawn County.
Okay then, what else we got? What's this thing?
Wistaria County.
Matches,
Residents are strongly
okay.
urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Okay, fan. I'm a fan of this fan. Nice. What's in here? Hello.
This is
Read
a severe
story.
weather warning.
Heaven at the edge of the world.
Northwest Weather Service
Samantha.
reports high
Grade
winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following
Turtle
counties:
people.
Austin
No way you could write that well.
County,
Oh, someone
County,
else read that bit for me.
Tacoma County,
He still
and
can't write that
Wistaria
well
County.
at that age. Look at that.
Residents are strongly
Captain
urged to
Allegra
stay
looked off
indoors
at the
and
ocean. It
secure
went
all
on
windows
forever.
and doors.
Or so it seemed.
Flood conditions are expected at lower
Someday she would
elevations.
find the edge to get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled. I thought we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought so. You thought too soon. The black ship came up along the side.
This
Captain
is a severe
Black
weather
himself came out on the deck,
Northwest Weather
and the
Service
black ship.
reports high
He
winds
yelled to
and
Captain
torrential rain
Allegra,
conditions
"You're
affecting
never
the
gonna
following
find the
counties:
edge.
Austin
There ain't no paradise, and your father, well, we're a liar."
Tacoma
Captain
County,
Allegra yelled
and
back, "Then why
Wistaria
do you keep
County.
following us, you imbecile?"
Residents are strongly urged to
The
stay
first mate
indoors
yelled out,
and
"Well,
secure
stop you,
all
Captain
windows
Black.
and doors.
We'll find the
Flood
edge of the
conditions
world,
are
and you'll
expected at lower
see her
elevations.
father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. You were a bloody talented child if you wrote that when you were in grade 2. You know,
This is a severe weather warning.
and with that perfect
Northwest
handwriting
Weather
as
Service
well.
reports high winds and
Damn,
torrential rain
son.
conditions affecting
Like,
the
do you know
following
anybody who has like handwriting that good at that age? Come on. Already looked down there, so we're going down here then. So look here. Eraser. Coupons. National Forestry. Alright. right? Does anybody enter the room like that? Because I do that. Like for every you know, room I enter, I turn the light on like immediately. I even, to stop myself from getting spooked, I actually keep the door closed and just put my hand out through the crack in the door to to turn the light on. Anyone else do that? That's what I do. Hashtag artwork. Careful. Stand on the wire. Books. What is this? Open folder, read assignment. Ah, here we go. Samantha Greenbrier. Below are 2 stories. The events are out of order. Get a sheet lined paper. Oh god. Oh, it's homework about the reproduction system. Okay. I have good night vision, so I just walk around in the dark, scares the hell out of my roommates. I'm sure it would. Just like turn the light on and you're already standing there in the dark and be like, ah! Just standing there, you're like, what? The menstrual cycle. The early morning, blah 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 blah. Stares out the window, the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village. As the train rumbles along, the sun rises, the countryside. She only think of her dear Boleslav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, within her gut, some oven starts to develop. As the train approaches its destination, heart races, and lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Ew! What the hell? As Ada steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the crowd. And there, her dear Boris, still in the baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's wintry munching cereal at 4 AM in the morning. just hear that. And you're like, oh no, someone's walking outside in the garden. No, wait, that's inside the house. Someone's crunching leaves inside the house, and then you're like in the kitchen. Somebody crunching cereal? Turn it on, and you go, oh, and it's just it's that normal expression, standing in the dark eating cereal. Is no one going to mention the fact that she wrote a story about the menstrual cycle, though? This is just bizarre. As it steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in the baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. The heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. Ew! It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs reaches outward. Her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in the hometown were killed. The rest, including Esther and time Boleslav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. What? He is blind. His eyes are missing one bandage with torn bedsheets. As this egg will not be meeting a sperm, it dissolves. What? That happened fast. That's one from 0 to 11 flipping fast. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Esther's given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes through the vagina. Esther vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance of the daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop, and the ovaries pass begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Dear me. What? Dr. Jitters. Yeah. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. The hell was that? Oh my god. I know you're a passionate writer, like your dad was a writer and you want to write something. But how would you react if you were a teacher and you were given that? Lovely. Lovely music. Keep that on.
Somehow I always
be turned on by that story because no, don't you even. Ooh, we have a bar. How come there's so many sodas around the house? Who leaves this many sodas just around? Like, there's another soda. Who the hell is addicted to sodas?
Can't get you off my mind.
Vasca.
Voodoo, mildew, and chandu.
There we go.
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
You think I sent you far away
I ain't been nowhere.
from me? I thought you'd stay away.
We got more of his book and another letter.
Got me back.
I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to the additional Paria. Despite the low sales of the Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first. So our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher. We wish you the best of luck in the future.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, tell
I
me
wish you had weed for me.
why must I think about you?
But it just disappeared. It's supposed to be in my hand, but it
Daddy,
isn't.
tell me
There
why
it is.
can't I
It's supposed to
live?
be the 90s. Why is there no time radio playing?
How
How do you know it's... Oh yeah, it's the 90s.
Oh
I
no.
don't know, you just like the music. Also, it doesn't make that sound when you... Oh, whatever. Doesn't make that sound when you turn it off. That's a flipping myth. Okay, where's the light? There it is. Could be something important in here? No, just more of his unsold books, poor thing. Please give this to your mother. Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. Mr. having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could Samantha Nintendo street fighting tape and permission. He needs to spend less time with the games anyway. No hurry, rush to returning it. Let Samantha know that welcome back at the house anytime.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Maybe I'll give him a call. So that's what the phone's for, I guess. Just messing around with the lid. It's no wonder the lights are messing up in the house. I just turn them all on. Leave them on. I'm a reckless energy user. Coupons. Grab die. Grab the die and use it. You die. Katie, please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Missing? Sam, what have you been doing? Not you, Sam. The other Sam. That's in the game, Sam. Sam. Oh, another note. There's so many notes in this. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that'd be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive. You home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want. We can meet in the parking lot. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
Yep.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay. Have you found Don't Tell Mum and Dad the attic? Oh no. What's in the attic, bro? What's in the attic? What have you done? Don't tell me. You know it's not going to be anything too spooky. Maybe like it'll be. It's not going to be a dead body or something. Even so, it's like. Give him a call? Use the phone? No? Okay, never mind. Okay, we got this door. I didn't even notice this door. Go in here. Ah, more stuff in here. You cannot look in that. Nice little details. The details are nice. Something in here? Aha! Board game. I don't even know where it's from. What's this game called? Novel traveling game over the Alps. Wow, that's like the most boring board game I've ever seen. It's like the kind of thing your grandma buys you, like, oh, let's have some fun in the family, you play too much video games. And then they bring that home and you're like, oh, for God's sake. You're like, oh no. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone Country. Controlled burn? You're just gonna burn the forest? Control? What? Plumes of smoke will rise above the over the bed over the next week as part of the forestry service run controlled burn of overgrown sections. What are you talking about? People really do this? You don't let nature grow? What the hell's wrong with you? Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between blah blah blah. That is a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation, they can lead to wildfires and drier months. The operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry firefighting personnel. That sounds very, very dodgy. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. That's terrible! Don't do that! 1, don't destroy nature, you heathens. And 2, like, why? Just like, that is the worst idea. You're just gonna make an actual forest fire, which is what you're trying to reduce. I don't know how making a fire reduces forest fire. I don't understand. What kind of logic is that? That's literally fighting fire with fire right there. You know what I mean? Notice of temporary personnel transfer. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger expertise in the procedure is being transferred. So the wife was working the forestry service. We know that because it said her work cup, and her cup had the logo on it. So the overseeing officer, blah 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 blah. Janice Greenbrier. Yep, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. What, she get burned to death? The duration of the transfer will be based upon performance evaluation. Okay. She probably burned to death. Personal calendar. Can't read that for shit. Comb. Everybody had these combs, didn't they? This comb that had this pattern on it. Everybody had one. I don't know why. Alright. What's in here? What is this? Cassette case? For Sam. Love thing. Fuck you fans. Oh. Bratmobile. Okay.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. It was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Sternly worded letter. To whom it may concern. I'm 17 years old, therefore independent, fully functional human. In fact, you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent of her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may have to remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Ooh. I love this. Stop leaving every goddamn light in the house on. You're just as bad as your sister. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I love it. How come there's less house lights and more lamps? This is like a bit old-fashioned, isn't it? Did houses have that in the 90s? Like just having lamps, you know, in... Scone? No. Sconce? No. What? Okay. Dunk, dunk. Door should not open both ways. What the hell? Okay. Ring binder. There's a lot of ring binders. We have nothing in them. Try and use that. Oh, cassette. Ratmobile, cool smool. Well, we gotta keep this because we put it in downstairs in the cassette player. So I'm gonna put that over there and take that down with me. What else is in here? Clothes. 2D textures of clothes on pillow-shaped 3D models. Game cartridge. Ooh. Oh, do we get to play a game in here? Adventurous the cat returns. Look at him. That's the most swaggerlicious cat I've ever seen. He's the cat. Bad cat. Like, damn. There's a note here. Fireball, hold, punch, lightning kick, kick, helicopter kick, air stomp, Chun-Li moves. I've got to be able to play this right. They're like the console. Come on, please. Please. Oh. What's this? Why is everything just lying here? This just seems so bizarre. Who leaves notes here like this? Hi, Ronnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. Wait a second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. The cat's on a motorcycle. Here's a good idea. All the cool cats actually doing. Sending each other pages on their beepers. We're cooler than them because guess what? Can't put this on a keeper. Your drawing of cats was so good. I added background to make it even better. Maybe I should stick to writing though. I like it. How do you know they were about abducted toy aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like his secret shame is he watches 90210 religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. That's a bit weird. Is that the combination to the thing downstairs? He said he doesn't have cats. I haven't watched it. I could see it in his eyes. He was lying. Alright then. What's this? I think the creative writing bit would be perfect for you. Reed College. English creative writing. Okay. Smash everything on the floor. But everything's made out of plastic here, not glass. Despite what it says. Nail polish. Emery board. That's what the things are called. Emery board. What's this button say? Misfits. Aw. Erasers. So many pens and pencils. That's school for you. What's in the bin? More cans of soda. This guy's addicted to soda. Soda. Bonus soda. Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. A large bear and a beer labelled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to guide as counselors on this. What? Why is unacceptable image on the front? Why? Oh, a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. A large beer can labelled Pabst Blue Ribbon. How is that bad? He was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended the rest of the day. She chose suspension. Her father was called. There was no answer and no answering machine. Must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Why is it against the rules to wear something with a beer on it? Like, what's wrong with that? Does that mean something? I'm sorry if I'm missing something here. Not a challenging assignment, mental plague for family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in work. What? Wow, this teacher sounds like a jackass. underage drinking. Yeah, but why come you're not allowed to wear a shirt with the drink on it? You know, like, there's nothing wrong with having a bloody shirt with a beer on it. Doesn't mean that you're drinking beer. It's bloody dumb. Like, you seriously think a child's gonna look at a shirt with a beer on it at school and go, oh, I better get to underage drinking? It's not how it works. Plus, like, who says that, like, at school, even if you don't wear a shirt with a beer on it, that an adult isn't going to wear a beer with a beer shirt on it, and it's not going to attract them in the same way. You know, it's just, or wear it outside of school. It just makes no sense. Exclusive AIDS in Africa. Okay. It's really annoying me. For sure, brother 150. This is the one me and Dad are building. Okay. Under the pillow? No. Hey, little dinosaur. What's it say? It's Steggy! Aww. I like Steggy. What do you do with a Stegosaurus? What do you do with a Stegosaurus? How the hell's the locker in your bedroom? Did you just drag this locker from your school into your bedroom? What? It's not normal to have a... Right? It's not normal to have a locker in your bedroom, right? Okay, so is this the number? We got, said a number here a second ago, didn't it? In this room there was a number? Wait, yeah, there it is. 90210. 9021? No. 021? Nine two 1-0? No? I have no idea then. I still love this. Da da da. Still cool. There's no game console though. I want the game console. Maybe yeah, I can open this. Is it in here? Whoa, psychedelic. Oh, more games. We got here. Super Spitfire. Oh shit, dog. The good shit. Journey of Crystal. Yeah, good picture of this. There we go. No. There we go. Yeah. Where's the console though? Aw. Aw, man. It's around here. Cardboard game. Got your number. Oh, I know that one. You know, the one where it has like the phone, when it has like the phone on it and it has like fake boys that you call and stuff. And it's like, ooh, the boys that likes you and stuff. King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin. Gherkin, sturdy gherkin. Like, that's not a clothes item, is it? It's like, wearing a skirt gherkin? A gherkin skirt? I don't know what's... I don't get it. Descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and her first mate on their own now grew closer to their goal. The throne room of the dead, immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable, thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. For further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words for some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate. His eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. First mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in rotted robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls. So he's a siren? Male siren? Is there such a thing as a male siren? Pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter behind the king. A long staircase. Hoon? Is that a word? Hoon? What is that? What does that mean? From the rock led down into the chamber from the passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. You know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this in... Thank you for the friend request, Dark Gamer 895. All traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his wait. No, no! The song stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with a distressing speed. From some dank passage, not too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream, and dank means she was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut. I think that's taut? Tout? Then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, and end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Nice writing! Hey! Man, Sam had this in like the 4th grade. I like this! Oh! I want this! I want this for my school. I guess I'm not at school anymore, so I can't. Oh! I wish I had that at school, like damn. Bible. Black? Aww. Collar. Mitten. Had a kitten, and its name was Mitten. I made it into a mitten, and now its name is Fitten. I didn't actually intend to make that, but I just made that on the spot and it was flipping amazing. Oh my god. I made a poem and it's amazing. Stop me. I'm an amazing writer. Okay, now, wear goggles and rubber gloves when handling anything. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school in the Coliseum? Came out last weekend and Todd wouldn't shut up about it, so either it's good or we make fun of it for liking it. Someone's supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change. I can just ditch out on it probably. Aw, what time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess blah 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 blah, stabbed in the heart with a heroin in it, kind of hilarious. Something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. Don't barf. Alright, see you then. Barf. Creepy bathroom. Bathrooms are always creepy. What's in here? Lonnie rules. I like the little detail. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. All the stuff in here again. Guess this one's broken. Oh, why is there blood on here? Wild color. Red right hand. Oh. Okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?
Okay.
Dyeing
thank God
hair
there's not
is
blood there.
weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, you're so beautiful. And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something,
Oh.
but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Oh. It's about like a lesbian relationship, I think. More 2D clothes on pillows. Oh, is that a condom? Oh! Narrow lubricated. You dirty old bag. A lot of jeans, jeez. Those drawers. What is this? Right. So I guess they were religious. The Bible. Ooh, pretty. Don't think it ever looks like that though. Well, that looks like a comfy bed though. Bed. Where are the? Did you take all the consoles? Aw, you bum. Mitten. Oh, mitten. Kitty mitten. A lot of clothes you put in there. Oh, is that another hidden one? Oh no. What's this? Bookmark. Book. Leaves of grass. Neat. Letter. Okay, this is probably important. Dear Duran Duran, whatever the hell that says. Honey, let me tell you, I understand now. You feel bad. Understand. Let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our own periods. It's become a bit of a way of a life. So actually, you get used to you're used to each other. That you live in your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? So don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn sounds like quite the adventure. Let's get cut to the chase. The new something they sent. That's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's perfect. You have to tell me everything. And the pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Okay. Creepy pictures. Yep, creepy pictures. It's just her. No one else. It's just her. Her's the creepy one. I am a monster. I turn on all the lights. Okay. Can't open any of the cupboards, it won't let me. Well, let me open this cupboard though. Shaving cream. Well, we got two bathrooms. What? Why is there a bathroom within a bathroom? I don't understand. Like a fancy house or some shit. After the honeymoon, recovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Candles. What? I'm still streaming. Well, what do you expect me to do about it? Yes, I'm streaming. Alright, what's in here? Walk-in cupboard. The place where all the horror games start. Watercolor technique. Aha! Escape from Ghost Mansion! Alright. I guess we check this room out. Oh, it's lightning. Wait for a second there. I got scared. I got spooked. Okay. I want to take this cassette. Ah. Oh. I wanted to take this cassette and play it downstairs, but Mum and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you. Stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice they went around to do it. Use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Why? What happened, bro? What happened? Beautiful pictures. Lights are on. I think we're going to find out soon. We've almost gone through the whole house, so... Composition book. Sighting journal. Oh, ooh, moo. Ghost milk, ooh. How does a ghost make milk like you? A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? I was not. Wearing my glasses. Faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was a furnace. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Melanie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protected pillar fort. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably. Leaking roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 AM, and all in all, a successful night. Katie things. Hey Sam, you're asking what my erotic ribbons meant? Here's a handy guide. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Alright, whatever. You want to go into the creepy glowing red section? Oh, another tape player. Perfect. Come hither. Yes.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool.
Okay, that's
We're
flipping
so
creepy.
cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna see you like a car about a driver. We're so cool. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you
Like play
have.
this for very long because you know might get the video muted. Ooh, still alive. Still cool music. I like that kind of music. Oh, exemplary as all sorts of stuff. Radio has been indispensable during the course of prescribed burn. Blah 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 blah. Blah, blah expertise, dedication. In the opinion of the staff, contributions, daily operations have been essential to the outfit's continued success to the end. Formally submitted paperwork Permanent reassignment to the factory. Ooh. Okay. Anything in here? Notes. Halloween show. See, I told you this game is Halloween themed. Don't forget your costume. Misfits are awesome. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Heavens to Betsy, nothing can stop me. Okay. Play a little bit more music. Hell? Hey, you still like that when you say stuff with guitars, eh? Whatever, babe. Okay. Creepy. What's in here then? Ooh. Wildfire. Ooh, we saved her from the raging flames and then things really ate it up. Ooh. Oh boy. Whoa! Sewing table. That's cool. I didn't know you could get a sewing table that did that. Shit. Shit, dog. Okay, got another cassette here. Heavens to Betsy! Oh, that's the case. I didn't know that people, like, make notes on the other side of it like that. I never did that. That was cool. Healthy choices, skills for a healthy life. Is that something the mum gave him or something? What's this? Holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage. And it hid all this creepy old stuff in it? Oh my god, I gotta see this. We're skipping 6. Oh no. What? Do I really want to do this? Is this Halloween outfit? Wait, it's Captain Allegra! Aww. So we found a creepy ass passageway. Great. Now let's go to the creepy ass corner here. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Locked. Oh no. I am worried. How the hell do I find my way back, by the way? Oh, okay. I went the right way. Okay, good. So, where do we go now then? It said there was a secret passageway. In the library. Oh boy, oh, I am actually worried now. Dad's office. And then the library. I have to play some good music. Some music. Oh, I thought the music was in this room. Great, I'm gonna have spooks now then. There's a secret passage in here, somewhere. David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, we're becoming more trouble than you're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back on it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the unusable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of the blah 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 want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not reminiscence on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. Just to be cutting you loose. There's tons of half your age. It would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one shot if I'm to say so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and stop submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Number. For what, though? 0451. Okay. 0451. 0451. Maybe this. 0451. 0451. Ah! Redocument. Dear Mason, please find enclosed your original document type copy records. A notarized copy have been filled in the offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm. Will and testament. Oh. The will. Oh dear. Possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. Following shall stay true upon my passing. I declare I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, and I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew Terrence Granberry Jr. in Ellis County. In the event that said, so I guess I'm Terrence. In the event that said Terrence Granberry should predecease me, then in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of estate. I subscribe my name to this, blah 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 blah. So it's just, that's the same thing, but like typed up. Okay, thanks sir. Oh. So what was I reading that for? Exactly. But apparently there's a... Wait. It's here. Okay, Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared! Okay. Ghost Hunter, summoned on the secret house investigation log. Hidden components found. Library unsaid whatever the supernatural. Hidden components. Oh, but where's the light? I want the light, please. I would like a light. I can barely see anything, please. Oh, okay. Oof, here's a light. Okay. Oof. Okay. So there are some things which apparently like signs of the supernatural around the house somewhere. I don't exactly know what it's talking about. Oh. Half of Sam's combo. Oh. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Okay, so we want to find the other one. Probably downstairs, so let's go through here again. Okay, something in here. come out of here. We looked at that. There we go. Misfits. Head.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hoped she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Okay, and where's the last one? About here. Oh. Property of Sam, private. Private, do not read. Oh no. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily in the dense canopy of rustling leaves. From their perch high in the forest branches, mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed. Such lushness juxtaposed with their frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. "We have to hurry!" Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. But it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell towards the water and splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, face, and hair and hands of the body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes, still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazon Queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flint-hook pistols from her belt. Her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the Queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Oh. Oh! Now what did it say? That, there was the locker in the bedroom. That was it, the locker in the bedroom. That's the number I discovered. So, I want to go to the bedroom with the locker in it. There. And I want to check my journal. Got my items here? 051. Oh. 51. Bum bum bum. Of course. So Sam fancied Lonnie as well.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh. Oh. Basement key. Why did she say she'd done something wrong? I'm a bit wary about that. Like, what did she do wrong particularly? Is it... Maybe what she did wrong was that she was being in a relationship with her because she's being lesbian? Is that what it is? It's a basement. Bye. Here we go. I think we're coming to a close now. Basement time. Oh great, it's so flippin' dark. Why do they always have like the light like in the middle of the bloody basement instead of like before the basement? So you have to like... What's this? Chips? Half-eaten chips in the basement? Who the hell would do that? You. What's under here? Dear Samantha, quite. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me in your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed flavorful potatoes, and also I was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny. How impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, a close friend, a confidant. Dear Mr. Soto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities of your father's estate, following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events. I must say I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman, with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again sometime next year, shall we? Madame Samantha. More soda cans hidden down here, yeah. What's this? Okay. Oh.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Alright. Oh man, what are my whole sex ed assignments? Yep. Caitlin. I'm gonna get struck by lightning, aren't I? I'm gonna have this whole sad story and then I'm just gonna go "Wah!" and get struck. Boiler room. Did we sneak into here to have sexy times? Did we? Did we? Wait, what's in here? Congratulations, I'm pleased to inform you on the administration creative track, blah 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 college. Contribute to the community based on your financial aid to cover 75% of the tuition fees. Attention. Yep.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for?
Oh, she died
I
in the
guess
war.
she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Oh no. Pendant in two halves. Classic. I'll take one and you take one and we will meet each other again someday. Thank you for sending along a copy of a newly published book. Blah blah blah. I starting to recognize my son in the subject matter. His work as but the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime-shot science fictional deus ex machina. The great authors speak of their lives from allowing clear and honest tone. The lens crystal reflects their thoughts about distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal as publication. Rest assured the reasons of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. What's this? What up? Birth certificate. Mum's citizenship stuff. Alright. Getting close to the end here, boys. We're getting close to the toffee and the chocolate. Whatever you call it. Newspapers. Why are you stocking all these newspapers? What kind of house is this? Mason's pharmacy changes hands. Owners of the blah 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 blah. Rumors swirled that the sudden sale of the pharmacy transacted for a song when asked whether the deal had been signed for a little as $1. Oof. Long time since be taken sick. Ooh. Creepy ass. Okay. What else have we got? How far does this passage go, by the way? I'm writing this to you. I am on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been. And it's cold and rainy as shit. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl.
Oh no.
But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Yeah, it's about lesbian relationship, isn't it? That's what it is. Right? Because they're in a religious family as well. All the Bibles and stuff. It's extra controversial, if you know what I mean. We've got to be close to the end now, alright? Bratmobile! The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one. Everyone in the hall is thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Costumes, skeletons, devil's cheerleaders when the sun smells like Teen Spirit video. Kennedy. The lie to Mum and Dad's situation is so worth it. The girls on stage so loud and real and awesome. Everybody living together like one huge tired sun. We gotta be close to pizza! Aww, there's never any pizza! Okay, What's this? Songfellow Senior High School. Goodfellow Senior High. I appreciate time and effort you put into writing a letter. It showed initiative as well as written. It does not change my mind on this matter. I understand that when I was a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that they defaced school property with profanity. The fact that it allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint to no other student have been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is no guilty party has come forward. There's been no you buggers. No convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there's no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claimed to begin this whole incident in the first place. Oh.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Okay. Huh. So she's doing something illegal? Sounds dodgy, this. Sounds dodgy. Oh no. Woman outlaws. She's toughing out a wild thing. No female gonna tell me, yeah. Anything under here? Oh. Heavens to Betsy! Terrorist! Why are they always like, oh, okay, what's this? What is this? Listen in. Everyone's flipping the same. Right, let's go. Secrets. Oh no. What's this? Textbook. Espanol! What's in here? Due to exemplary management, blah 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 blah. We'd like to offer you a position. Assistance will be sought to fill your previous position, but your new posting will be at the building. You should be more than please respond. Okay. What's this? Hey Lonnie, sorry my mum was such a bitch last night. She hardly ever around since Forest is like an hour away, and when she's at home she takes it out on you, like because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. It's okay. I know, she's just jealous of our cool free willies lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mum lives in Florida. You have to have a mum every day. No, I'm being serious. My mum is one psycho Christian, and my husband is a complete tool. Living in Florida is eternal punishment in my mind. You wouldn't rather live with your mum in Florida? No. Yep. It's dark. There we go, light. Ah, this is where I couldn't enter. Okay, it's the last room then. Oh. Earth, wind, and fire. Yes, that's a good plan. Okay, a lot of flipping house to go through still. There we go. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love it. Oh, that weird skull thing I found. Yeah, sure. Okay. Dining table. The vacation is... what? The vacation is what? As you can see, the vacation is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over in the Middle Ages. I've still gotten to see all the art and chapels, sculptures, Michelangelo, blah blah blah. The rest of the Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, we'll have to come back later. come back together. I'd love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics and places. Important dead people. You should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull, probably. This thing again. Disturbing inappropriate materials in school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Oh, what was it? Since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the next month from social and telephone privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to prom and school. We understand what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. Clearly one of your privileges and reinstated. We cannot allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight.
Oh.
One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess.
Oh.
But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie?
Oh dear.
And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase.
Yeah. It's about lesbians.
That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
Well, screw them. It's their fault, isn't it? Congratulations! Blah 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 blah. And congratulations, come on in, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An invitation? Call them back. In the meantime, let's discuss this little outing we had with the favorite blah 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 hunk. What a blast. Sound like you're reading a lot into Innocent Night Out. You sure there's something there? Said he was out of town girlfriend. You sure they met serious? Okay, do we have to figure out that we'll see each other back in person? Enough with the letters. Big lady soon. Okay. I hate it when parents are like that. They're like, oh, so we don't want you to be that way, so we're just gonna deny it. It's happening, you morons. Like, you know, can't exactly just ignore that. Here we go. There's something I was ignoring because, you know, I didn't want to activate it while I was in the middle of the previous thing in case it cuts it off. What's this then? 2 tickets. Go since he doesn't want to go. Yep, not that important. Right. Let's go. Is that like nutritional information or what? Okay. How much house is there? Like, jeez. It's a flipping big house. Another cassette. Ratmobile. Just different musics. They're all the same. Doesn't matter. Just leave it as it is. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny. They were on something, but they went to the part of the woods and got dark. Said, "You scared?" Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They went more into the wood, and never before there was a ship, a pirate spirit ship, on an Ashen. Samantha is captive. He first mate. And just said, "Captain, they went on pirate ship and
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted.
Cookie jar.
But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Oh. What happened? Parents flipping do something? What'd you do? Jerks. What's this? Creamy peanut butter. Yeah. And more pizza that doesn't have any pizza. How dare you? This game is an insult. Cannot ever offer pizza and then not be the option to eat the pizza. Invitation. Sam's schedule. Stuff. All the stuff. Fish sticks. Ice cream. Delicious. I must be close to finishing it now. I don't want to stop because it's probably going to be like another 10 minutes. Okay, first let me say, I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle it finds you at all. Do you know how long it's been trying to track you down? Worry not. Aren't the feds, men in black, or any sorts of creeping hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a socialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, ahead of its time, lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged in blah blah blah. Type out there, mass marketing, blah blah blah. It could be taken anything on terms. You had unparalleled since our inception 4 years ago. Unearthing, reviving, Christ, or zombie-like timeless works. Ever since we discovered tattered copies of your accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. Just the kind of forgotten portal to a 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions. Our readers lose their minds over. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do you want? What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work, since the original publisher unfolded a decade ago. We want you to supply a foreword for the books to appear in a brand new edition, Accidental Saving Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension in limited run. Ah, it's the books he did. I'll offer you a portion of the proceeds. Look forward to embarking with you. Okay, so how come it didn't sell well? It seemed like everything was going for it. I'm a little confused. Garage? Your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary. We will be camping gorge. We'll have a call out on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still renovation. Never trust a contractor. Put it on the table. Order pizza while we're gone. Well, we certainly did order pizza. All the pizza. Indeed we did. We make nothing but pizza by the looks of it. Crown Burger. Ask me about crown combos. Lonnie and my parents are leaving town. We'll run with the whole house till we leave. I imagine he's spending the night in the room instead of sneaking up on usual spots in the attic. Oh! Not that in the attic doesn't have its musty allure, but my bedroom is warmer. Sam, where'd you have your parents' bed while you're gone? Now we'll show them. No, you're gross. Never change. Aww. Bless. Oh no. It's making me sad. All these chips that you only ever half ate. Why don't you finish your dang chips? Crisps. Okay, guess going down here then. Bum bum bum. What's this? Hi Mum, Dad and Sam. I've had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you were likely about a strange alien world. I headed to a final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? Depends. Running low on money. Just a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you again. Be good home. Yep. Yeah, I'm almost done.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh. Hmm, 165 potato recipe. We've got to be near the end because the house cannot be full in it. There's like one more room. Okay, 2 more rooms. How the hell is this room? The house so flipping big. Oh, this. The slits. Bum, bum, bum. Bathroom. Right, this is the one last house. Can't have anything else. This has to be the last room. There's no more house to explore. Accidental human. Alright. It's the last thing. I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for serving along copies, blah 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 blah. No, you said is the business printing the material arrived at interesting work as part of wave and inspiration, resulting manuscript reflective without feeling this may be yeah. I read a cover copy. Been almost 20 years. Heard the call. Twice we saved the president's life. You'd practically forgotten the days of the future. Danger, excitement. Familiar ripping time opens in front of him. His hand does peer out. He doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No, the life is in danger. Okay. One last thing. Midnight. That is a understairs secret door.
We agreed our
We'll go to
last
the
night
one,
together
right?
would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them,
Foyer.
I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up. And I was finally alone.
Yep, she was gone. Okay, so the basement over here. Said something about the foyer here? Basement? I'm not entirely sure. I got confused by that last note. I'm really confused. Oh no. Help me. Where do I go? What did it tell me to do? I don't understand the note. No, that's not right. Oh, God. I can't even find my way back to the greenhouse now. Oh. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, greenhouse, right. Greenhouse. Right, it says under stairs, secret door, foyer. Oh. Okay. Secret door under stairs in the main hallway, right? Okay, okay. It's gotta be the last thing. This game keeps on going. If there's anything else after this, then I'm just like, no. Right, okay. What the fudge? What? What have you been doing?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh, here we go. So she hid in here. Oh, stay strong.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
She's still here. Please return. I will be. Do not read if you're not Katie.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday. Love.
So you didn't go with her?
Sam.
She didn't go with her? Okay. So what did you think of that? What exactly happened? So they were part of a religious family and they had a lesbian relationship. And then they said, let's run away together because I don't want to go to the army and leave you. And then I kind of didn't understand what happened after that. Is it left vague, or did she not go? Because she said yes, and then it just sounds like they never met each other again. It's like, well, did you go or not? I'm confused. Yeah. So, what did you think of that? It was not a horror game really, but it was another interactive story. At least it made a lot more sense than, you know, What Remains of Edith Finch. This is basically what Edith Finch wanted to be. This is basically exactly what Remains of Edith Finch wanted to be, but failed in doing. This is a lot better than that. It is glitchy. The physics are definitely glitchy, but it does the job. I guess, you know, the cover didn't really indicate, the cover of the game and everything didn't really indicate what the game was about very well. So, I don't know. It was a nice little interesting thing to check out, I guess, you know? Didn't turn out to be spooky, but whatever. Interesting thing to check out. What do you guys think? What do you think? If you're still here. I need to keep talking over the music because the music is probably copyrighted and probably going to mute my video. So you're welcome, game. You're welcome, game, for letting me play you. You were only 2 hours long and I was pretty much investigating everything, so yeah. And this is the reason why the game is now free. You cannot charge for the stuff like this. You cannot. Okay, trophy earned. Gone home. I can't resume it. Why would you resume like a 2 hour long game? Like how long do you have to play a game? Like like well, whatever. Thank you for watching, I guess. I'm gonna raid before we go. So let me just go on a page here. What's everyone playing right now? We have someone playing something retro. That looks interesting. I'll go find out what that is. There's not very much views on it there. Minecraft, Zelda 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, La Mulana. Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Hey. Spooky-thon. Ah, cool. Let's raid them. That sounds like fun. Let's go raid, let's go raid, let's go raid. Let's go raid this person. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time. Next time we will play... I didn't expect to finish all those games in the one stream, so... I've got a game called Zombie, so I guess I'll play that. Either that or some more Extreme Exorcism, because I haven't got too much else to play that's Halloween sort of themed. But anyways, see you next time. See ya!